Would you mind by starting just talking about what your specialty is and your role?
I'm an anesthesiologist, and I've been such for about 20 years. I've been in a variety of settings, university settings, private practice settings, and am currently a 3-day a week physician.
Okay. And what would you say your life looked like before you entered coaching?
I would say I knew I needed a change. I was clinically competent, but dreading going to work every day.
Mm. Okay.
And I knew that it was not the fault of my particular position. It was more something that I knew I needed to do something different. And I had no idea what that looked like.
I see. Yeah. What was the impact of living that way on people around you?
So unhappy, short with my family, short with my colleagues, just not happy, and quite frankly, probably going down the road toward depression.
I see. Okay. And how did you find us or even think about getting started in coaching?
I saw a website and I said, I need to do something. And I've been talking about it and thinking about it for about a year. And I finally just picked up the phone and called.
Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. What were your doubts and fears about coaching?
That it was a investment in something that I didn't know what the results were going to be. I didn't know what coaching was. And I felt like, am I just getting marketed to? I'm too smart to need coaching.
Mm.
And I
Okay.
think that was a fallacy.
Okay. How has coaching helped you?
Coaching has clarified what it is that, or clarified a path for me. It, it erased, or let's see, I think I was coming from a place of fear of failure, fear that I'd made wrong decisions, fear that if I made a change, it would all be terrible and it would all be my fault and I would be responsible for that. And coaching opened a door for me to say that it's okay to try different things, to fail fast, to that it was okay to explore different things. In
Mm.
medicine, you are taught that there is one way to do things. And if you don't follow the rest of the way that everyone else is going, there are big consequences to that. And I think that coaching has not quite erased that, but allowed me to make my own path.
Mm. Okay. And anything that you want to say about your individual coach, Coach Susie, or the group coaching that you participated in?
I think both were very valuable. I think the group coaching helps with two things. One, um, recognizing that you're not alone in most of what you're feeling. And two, also with that clinician head that we all have, you also feel like you're helping other people. And that was very valuable to me. I can't say enough about Susie. She is such a positive influence. Um, and she was able to mirror back what I already knew inside, but just couldn't put my finger on and recognize. So it's almost like she put voice to feelings and emotions and intent.
Mm, wonderful. And you said something, I wrote it down. I never expected these results, and something about what you thought might even be possible.
I never thought that I would get to where I am right now. I am so happy, and I don't want this to be like an advertisement, but it is truly life-changing.
Mm,
And the change takes place within you, and it's facilitated by the coaching process, by slowing down, by taking the time to understand what it is that you want and deserve.
mm, wonderful. Last question. What would you say to somebody who's on the fence about coaching?
You should try it, because if you don't, you will always wonder.
Mm,
And I was on the fence for a year, and I just didn't know what it is that I needed. And coaching clarifies what your vision of yourself is.
mm,
And that is very powerful, particularly in a system where you are generally seen as a number or as someone to take call, or whatever your situation is. Um, it personalizes your journey, it empowers you, and it's led by really caring people.
well, thank you so much, Bridget.
Thank you, Gail. It's been a wonderful journey.